One of the ways in which the still speaking God speaks to us is through the medium of art and theater and literature, and our Minister of Faith programs, Marg Stark, and a host of other volunteers and parents and folks have put together a fantastic children's Christmas program for us this day. So to introduce it to you, would you please welcome a woman who has put a tremendous amount of energy and effort into this program today, Marg Stark. Marg?
I want to tell you a few things about the planning and preparation for the adapted Christmas Carol. It started in the spring. We began to come up with ideas, and I brought my ideas to a very important focus group. The focus group was Kimmy when I would visit her in the hospital at Rady Children's, where she was undergoing chemotherapy. I would bring my ideas to her, and Kimmy, as all of you know, ministers to us more than we minister to her. And so she was quite clear on her preferences for this show, and much of what you see today is a reflection of her preferences. I, in my job as Minister of Faith Programs, get to learn how very uncool I am most of the time. I came to her and said, Kimmy, how about we do A Christmas Carol, which she was familiar with. There is a Mickey Mouse version of A Christmas Carol, so the kids were familiar with this story, and some of them have seen the Jim Carrey version as well. And I said, what if we take the songs from Frozen and put them in A Christmas Carol? Can't you just see Tiny Tim singing to Scrooge, do you want to build a snowman? And she said, that is the lamest idea I have ever heard. This is the song that you want to do. And she opened her Disney book and showed me that Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. It was the incredibly ambitious song that we are going to try to put on for you today. So know that this is a little girl's dream come true. She got to plan a play. There are many, many people who plan this very collaborative effort, and traditionally this has been the already volunteer Sunday school teachers who are already trying to bring the message of Advent to us, slogging through the Advent season while collecting costumes, while making props, while directing, which we don't have the first clue about doing. So really, truly, we found a little money in the budget, and we gave a gift to our Sunday school teachers this year by bringing in a director who actually knows what she's doing. And so it's a true blessing to have Jessica Kudo with us today. You may see her if you're going to see American Christmas at the Dell. She's in that show right now, so she's rushing off afterwards. But it's been a joy to work with her as well as with all of the volunteers and teachers who have made this possible. She really upped the ante. She made the kids memorize their lines. So we were off book very early, and it was an amazing exercise. Last but not least, as we were writing, Betsy Hamblin and I were writing the adaptation looking from the Dickens original, we were trying to infuse the traditional Christmas pageant nativity scene in the middle in Act 2. And one of our newest members, Kate Bishop, who's an actual costume designer, she was sharing some costume ideas with me in Lander Hall, and I told her, well, of course, we have all the nativity pieces, and we're going to be incorporating that in the second act. And there was an audible gasp. You're doing what? To A Christmas Carol? So I think what this show encouraged us to do was to see the tremendous message of Christmas that is in the original. So we really haven't tried to do your traditional Christmas pageant. What we tried to do is look at Victorian England, in which poor children were on the streets hungry, and in which the excesses of a class system were borne out every day. And as you remember from your English classes, Dickens' father was thrown into the pauper's prison when he was a young man, which made a terrible imprint on his life, the way our Depression era people who lived through that remember. So this is really a story of abundance and lack, and how we bring a message of sharing and giving and gratefulness to a weary world. Thank you.
think so. I don't know. Yeah. Tell me. Dad, can I have a copy of the script? Yeah. I don't go right. Yeah, you don't go yet. So scared.
There's one thing you need to know. Marley is dead. Scrooge was the only mourner for Marley, his business partner, who died 7 years ago.
They're waiting to see you.
Scrooge himself signed the register for Marley's burial, and sure as the bright star in the sky tonight, Marley is dead. Scrooge never bothered to paint out Marley's name. There it stood, years later. Christmas came and Christmas went.
Do I go now?
The church bells rang. The choirs caroled. Families gathered, and the firm known as Scrooge and Marley went on as it always had, never noticing.
A Merry Christmas, Uncle. Christmas? A humbug? Surely you don't mean it.
I do. Every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own Christmas pudding and buried with a hollow stake through his heart.
Wait, Uncle.
Keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it. But the thing is, you just won't keep it. You won't dine with us tomorrow. It's a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time you will be missing out on again.
You know me too well. Good evening, then.
Well, Mr. Cratchit, may my miserly uncle see fit to allow you to keep Christmas at home. Merry Christmas to you, and yours then.
And to you, kind sir, and a happy new year.
I suppose you want all day off tomorrow.
If quite convenient, sir, it's only once a year.
It's not convenient, and a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every December 25th. But I'm sure you must have it unpaid. Be here all the earlier next morning.
That I will, of course, sir.
Who do I need to go out? Okay.
The children are gathering at the church for the festivities. My boy is there.
So he is. He lags behind. Perhaps he knows what utter nonsense.
For children, Christmas is full of hope.
Put his hope aside and keep him focused on his bank account, Cratchit. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so I'm just going to...
At this festive season, we should make some slight gift for the poor and needy who are in want of common comfort, sir.
What business are the poor to me?
A few of us are raising a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. What shall we put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. Good night.
Comes Ebenezer, here comes Ebenezer, our link on his face. Chin, Tiny Tim, and all his neighbors reminding him of grace. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Oh, hang your stockings, say goodbye, Scrooge won't budge tonight. Here comes Ebenezer, here comes Ebenezer, saying with his lad. He's got a home and side. So jump in bed and cover your head,
'Cause Scrooge won't budge tonight.
Christmas cheer for the poor and downhearted. Christmas cheer for the poor and downhearted. Would you like to give some? Thank you, Mrs.
We're blessed to be able to share.
Blessed, bah humbug.
Comes Ebenezer, here comes Ebenezer, scowling down the lane.
He doesn't care if you're hungry, you're barefoot, he hates you just the same. Santa Claus knows we're all God's children, that makes everything right. So fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, though
But Scrooge won't budge tonight. Comes Ebenezer, here comes Ebenezer, sad man, it is true. Come around, the chimes ring out, yell at us through and through. Peace on earth will come to all if we just follow the light. Thanks to the Lord of God, this Scrooge won't budge tonight. Oh no, wait. I forgot my line. Oh no. Oh. Mr. Scrooge, sir, spare you half a crown for Christmas dinner.
Bah humbug. Away with you, child.
Going. Is that our line yet? It's not on. Scrooge.
What is this? What is this? Who are you?
Dead partner, I've come to show you my chains, the chains I forged in life.
Bah humbug. What nonsense is this? A holiday trick?
I fashioned this chain, link by link, day by day, never seeing the beauty around me, never lending a hand to the common man. I've come to save you from this terrible fate.
My dinner must not sit well with me. Some meat god mad that makes me see this ghost. These ghosts in my sitting room.
Look at the strangers you passed today. The smile you didn't return. The invitation of a nephew you didn't return.
For Pete's sake, I...
The snowflakes you didn't catch in your glove. The hope you shrunk to the worth of a bank account.
the love you took for granted, now lost.
The love I lost too long ago.
The gift you chose not to give.
This is how we treasure life.
How we stoke its fire.
It's Tiny Tim. He passed away this night.
What? I saw him just hours ago. He could be saved.
These are the links, the human links. Life is precious and beautiful. Each of us has every day to give our gifts. Every day to smile at strangers.
Every day to make provisions for the poor, not just at Christmas.
This is how we treasure life.
How we stoke its fire and light.
There is a gentleman, let nothing you dismay. Remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power. We have gone
We are connected. We are linked by the love and care we extend.
The smile that make every day feel like Christmas. By the family we draw near.
In the church bells we ring.
And God bless us ever. And the hope that Jesus brought the world.
This is good news that every day can be Christmas.
That we're linked one to the next and have enough to share.
Marley, we have so much. Prophets never kept me warm, welcomed me home, provided a child and companion to gild these dark years. My eyes are now open. My heart is restored. Marley? 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 Christmas is upon us.
I need the option plate.
Pass the few years.
Wait, I need my. Where's my line? Wait, I need my line.
And the Cratchits and the Cratchits and the Freds came home, and they would find.
Who's the invitation from, Papa?
Why, Mr. Scrooge. You were too kind, Mr. Scrooge. You're so kind, Mr. Scrooge.
Make haste, my man. Let us open these doors to the poor and needy. It's Christmas after all.
Is that turkey I smelled, Mother?
Indeed it is. This bah humbug man couldn't possibly be serving a holiday turkey.
Now, it's not for us to judge, my dears. It's a kind invitation we can't reject.
You too, Bob? You got this cherry card?
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, all. I am so very glad to see you.
Do I give the mic to someone?
Be my guest, put ebony to the tie a knot round, and I'll provide the rest.
Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why only live to serve.
Try the stuffing, it's delicious.
Have some turkey, pass the dishes. True host, make a toast. After all, we see no ghost. The dinner here is never second best. Go on and find the neighbors run into a shade. Be my guest, be my guest, be our guest. Christmas tree, presents too, light the garland all for you. Well prepared to serve with flair and every Christmas tree of joy. Here goes love, be square.
Goes the banquets all prepared. I'm not gloomy or complaining. All Scrooge is entertaining.
Candles lit, stockings hung, celebrate the Holy One.
Life is so unnerving when a person is not serving. He's not whole without a soul to help in need. Ah, those good old days when I felt needed.
Suddenly, those memories I've heeded. So many years I've been uncaring, all my life with no one sharing, needing someone to give my heart and soul.
Now he has a reason to be living.
Now my eyes are open, I've a reason to be giving.
Be our guest, be our guest. Get your worries off your chest. Let us say our heartfelt grace.
We give the world our best.
Christmas Day, let us grasp our hands and pray.
For young and older, the real message just gets bolder.
Baby Christ, Christmas morn, it's the chance to be reborn.
Don't be gloomy or depressed.
Just give and
Give some more.
Feel Christmas in our cars.
Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
That was great. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Should I go back out there?